This is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video. We have another state of the game for this time around Outriders, and due to dev news today, we don't have a patch, but we do have some really good information regarding the patch that we will be getting next week, and I am really excited for this brand new patch. We are going to be getting a legendary drop rate increase, some signing issues, some patch notes, and appreciation packages. So let's dive in and talk about all the stuff that we're going to be getting into the world of Outriders coming very soon. If all of this sounds like something you're definitely interested, a like would be greatly appreciated, and dive in and talk about what's coming in to Outriders. So starting off with the most important things, we're going to be talking about the change to the legendary drops. Yes, guys, it's finally happening. A lot of you guys have requested more Legos. Yes, more Legos are coming your way. So let's talk about what the changes are happening. It says we're making some changes to the legendary drops. These changes are not live today, but are planned to go live as part of our next patch. Here are the changes you could look forward to. Legendary drop rates across the board will be increased to 100%. Yes, you guys heard it correctly, 100%. Legendary drop rates across the board will be increased to 100%. Legendary level brackets will be removed so that all legendary items can drop at any level. Remember when I told you, and I was the only one that told you, that there was some sort of mechanic that didn't allow people to get legendaries? Well, here it is. Previously, some items could only drop from enemies of certain levels or above. For example, the Yugaki cow could only drop from enemies of level 48 or higher. So if you were trying to farm the Yugaki cow and weren't able to get it because you were low level, now you should be able to obtain it regardless of the level of the enemies. Legendary anti-duplication system will be implemented. I am really excited for this because it's going to help you guys get those legendaries a lot easier as well, and it's going to make farming much better. This system will mean that if your character has an item in their inventory or stash, and a duplicate item is rolled, the drop item will be re-rolled once. Note that this system does not guarantee that every drop will be unique. Rather, it is designed to provide a second roll at avoiding a duplicate. So basically the way this is going to work is very simple. Let's say you're trying to get yourself another dead shield and you already got yourself a dead shield. So when the system looks at, oh wait, I'm going to give him another dead shield, it's going to be like, oh wait a minute, this guy already has a dead shield. Let's try to see what else we can find here in the system. Run it through the RNG, and I mean, you could theoretically get another dead shield, but most likely you'll get something different. So it's a very interesting system that they're implementing. I'm definitely gonna want to test it out and see how effective the system is. Now, next thing they added, which is scripted boss loot. So from two bosses, we got Yugak and Chrysaloid, will be able to drop all non-class specific legendary helmets. Now, this is extremely important because before it wasn't allowing you to actually drop it. So this says this changes will improve the variety of items in the champion. Previously, these bosses would only drop a selection of legendaries, the same pool that was available in the demo, as well as the cannibal helmet. So basically, if you were trying to farm these particular bosses, you weren't able to actually get everything within the inventory or everything within the legendary drop system. Now you're actually able to get every single weapon will be available to drop from these two main bosses. Then they also went ahead and changed the luck system. It says the luck system will be improved. Any player and players should no longer experience very long droughts without a legendary item dropping during endgame. So that means those dry runs should be coming to an end very soon, or we shouldn't be seeing dry runs at all. I hope, and I'm crossing my fingers because it's definitely going to make our target farming a lot more easier. The base scaling of legendaries dropping through higher difficulty levels still applies, so you may still want to farm as high as possible. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to be getting legendaries for days. It just means that there's going to be a higher possibility of you actually getting legendaries. Now, I want to know from you guys, how many of you guys are still missing legendaries, and what legendaries are you missing? Drop it in the comment section down below. Remember, we help every single day on getting guaranteed legendaries, so if you're looking for a specific legendary and want to come by, hang out live on stream, stop by and check us out. We're probably streaming live right now, so make sure you guys drop by and check us out. In addition to that, guys, if you want to know when we go live, make sure you guys follow us on Discord. Our Discord link is down below, and I hope to see you guys over there. Now that we got the legendaries out of the way, let's talk about connectivity, because they said they're going to be fixing this sign-in issue. Our upcoming patch will include changes and improvement to the back-end sign-in system, which are aimed at improving sign-in times and mitigating against sign-in issues, especially on Xbox. For background, so for clarity, so you can know exactly what's going on, Currently, when the game signs in, it pulls any data tables related to the balancing that have been updated since launch. Downloading a great number of these tables may be a root cause of signing in timeouts and player ultimately getting stuck on the sign-in menu. We are now cooking up, ooh, I like the word, the update table directly into our next patch, which should improve sign-in time significantly. So that means we're going to be able to sign in a lot faster. For those of you who are playing on console, this is definitely a blessed sight because you guys do have a long sign-in session. So this should shorten the time instead of the tables being downloaded every single time. Now they're going to be hard-coded into the game and should make that run a lot more smoother when you guys are trying to log in. Now let's talk about the patch notes. Our latest patch is undergoing testing and we are hoping to release this early next week. So I'm expecting something like around Tuesday or Monday, though we will still confirm this and let you guys know. Some of its content can be found in the known issue list, but it will be including a few other new things as well, including some potential significant improvements for multiplayer sessions. This is one I'm extremely excited for, and I hope finally multiplayer sessions get fixed because I still cannot connect with anyone. The above sign-in issue combined with the legendary drop changes is one of the reasons why we are needing a bit more time with this patch. Remember, this patch was supposed to go live this Thursday, but I'll take the delay. I'd rather than patch it and get it fixed correctly than mess it up like some of the patches have been. We do not want to implement the legendary drop changes via the back end while at the same time running the risk of negatively impacting sign-in times. So we needed a bit more time to add these changes into the patch. So the sign-in and the legendary drops will be getting brought into the brand new patch, which should be live early next week. Now, they wanted to talk a little bit about the appreciation pack. It says appreciation pack news. Suffice to say, this didn't roll out quite as planned. Okay, so they're acknowledging that the appreciation pack didn't go as they planned it. We're sorry that many of you received a weapon you already previously had obtained. This was not our intention. We're currently refining the appreciation pack script and are planning to re-grant the package to players who will have claimed it between its initial release time, which is last Thursday, and when its new version will be deployed, likely next week. So it's not a guaranteed next week, but likely. Any item already obtained through it are not going to be removed from your inventory. So basically, you're going to be able to keep your item, plus you're going to be getting an additional item. So some of you guys might be really excited. Maybe you got a weapon that you really didn't want. Maybe this time around, you're probably going to get something you were missing and should make your builds a lot easier. And then they said, we have the list of known issues. Now, remember, these issues are being looked at and inspected. These are not being taken care of all exactly, but they are being looked at. And I like to read these just because some of you might be having this issue. So just so you guys know, they are being looked at. So here's what they have. All items being marked as new when entering a new gameplay session. Issue will be resolved in the next patch. Yes. Trickster movement impeding when using cyclone skill being stunned. Issue will be resolved in the next patch. Amazing. Then we got Hell Rangers items not appearing for players on the Epic Store. Coming up in the next patch. Pyromancer's Feed the Flame skill not properly proc Ash affected multiplayer. Being fixed. Devastator's gravity jump can cause the client player to get stuck. Supposedly is getting fixed in the next patch. So this is really happy and excited. Certain mods not working, in particular when you're the client during the multiplayer session, is currently being investigated. Scrap grenades mods stop working after cutscene. Issues currently being investigated, which this issue has been here for so long. This should have been solved very soon. Weapon mods, Raven Locust does not deal damage if used together with a weightless mod. That's being actually resolved in the next patch. Players dying while shield is active. Now, this is one of the most important ones, and I feel like this is definitely one that's causing a lot of people to get one-shotted. Right now, what's happening is when you have your shield, it's still affecting your shield and not taking the chunk out of your shield. It takes it out of your HP, which should be fixed really soon, I hope. So they're going to investigate that and hopefully get fixed by not this coming patch, but maybe the next one. Trickster's Hunt the Prey does not turn players towards the enemy back if aiming downside immediately after activating. That's being investigated. Devastator's status set bonus ends after 8 seconds, which is not stated in the description. Being investigated. Technomancer's Borealis set bonus is not applied properly. Being investigated. Devastator's blood donation class node may not work without any skill life leech status boost from other gear or not. Currently being investigated. Revive functions not working as intended during multiplayer sessions with high latency packet loss. journal entries pickups not appearing on secondary character, damage block stats on expedition results screen occasionally appear inconsistently, abnormally very low. That's currently the stuff that they're looking at, currently stuff that they're investigating, and currently stuff that's actually going to be coming in the patch as well. So there you guys have it. That pretty much covers our Outriders state of the game within the dev news. Let me know what you guys think of today's update, today's news. If you guys like the stuff that's coming, if you are happy with the legendary dropper getting increased and all that good stuff. Don't forget, guys, we stream Outriders every single day, so stop by and hang out. I'd love to see you guys over there. If you're enjoying our Outriders coverage, don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and I will catch you guys on the next video.